festive. So, sorry to barge in on the lot of you so late in the evening. I know it's, but I don't actually know what time it is. But I thought it would be good if I was the one to break the news to you guys. So, you know, as head of the Rural Crime Watch, I do have certain responsibilities. Grave responsibilities, actually, if you think about it. There's a lot of land, a lot of people. Well, actually, there's only you guys and then the Jamesons down the road, I guess. But it's an important job, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm sorry that I've messed up a little bit and something tragic's occurred. Something terrible, really. I was out on patrol and I found a carcass on the side of the road. Just in the ditch. Well, actually not quite in the ditch. It was sort of through the ditch, right up onto the field. You know, Jameson's, the second plot. Not on the right side of the road, but the other. Anyway, there's a carcass there. That's, I have the unfortunate job of identifying it, and I did. There's no other way to put it. We found it. We found your tractor, and it's George, it's not pretty. It's really not. I found it there, and it's a little bit stuck in the mud, to be honest with you. You know, there's been a lot of rain lately, which is, you know, good for crops, but not for tractors, really. So the way I figured it is, there's some rambunctious teenagers that have been prowling around, and what they've done is they've taken your tractor out for a bit of a ride. And about 25 kilometres down the road, at the end of Jameson's property, like I said, that second plot that's on that other side of the road. Well, we found it there, and it's in a bad way, George. It's in a bad way. I mean, not to mention that it's 25 clicks down the road. Oh, well, I'm sorry, but it's out of diesel. It's quite out, actually. Right, quite. I mean, if they had to, you know, pump the whole thing, well, there'd be nothing to really pump, would there? Because it's out of diesel. So I wanted to bring it back, actually. I wanted to have it here for you, because I mean, I guess if you got diesel in it, it'd be fine, really. I mean, other than the mud, you know. But that's really cosmetic at this point. But really, you know, there's been the slowdown, and Tim and his wife, you know, they ran that gas station. They had the diesel there, but it's they had to close down. And by that I mean they just, you know, went away for the weekend. But it's closed, isn't it? And, you know, I have a lot of power in my job, you know, head of the Rural Crime Watch, but not only is that out of my jurisdiction, but I don't actually have the keys. So we're going to have to figure something out. And I thought about towing it here, you know. Good citizen, I could have towed it. It wouldn't have needed diesel, but, you know, the Vauxhall's not doing it. And you know, Georgina, my wife, you know, she just bought that second car, but it's a Prius. So that's really not going to help, is it? But we're not talking about my problems. I got my own, and that's not why we're here. The tractor's why we're here. So I've been trying to figure it out. I've been trying to, but I'm not sure, you know. George, don't fly off the handle, but I think she may be stuck there. I mean, we could go get the mayor, but well, you know what happened to him. Yeah, he was out shepherding. I don't know what the term is. I live in town, but he was bit. He was bit pretty bad. And there's talk of scarring, actually, if I'm honest. But he's in hospital right now, so we can't get the keys. So that's out. I'm sorry, George, I don't know what to say. I really don't. This is really the worst part of my job. You know, I think I'm just gonna... George, I think I'm gonna go. This is wrong. So just... let's clear this up once and for all. You're saying you don't have a tractor? Oh no. This isn't good. George, this really isn't good. I've got to go tell Jameson.